Tyson Fury versus Steve Cunningham. Post-fight thoughts. Naptown Born. uh, look, Tyson Fury is fucking goofy, and I want to like him, but I just fucking can't like him. I can't. I can't like him like I can't like him personally, but for boxing, staying on this positive trend that I'm trying to stay on right now. For boxing, can you imagine anything better for the heavyweight division right now? Come on, seriously. Can you imagine anything better? Anything at all better than this 6 fucking 7 goofy fucking singing shit talking bastard? I mean, oh man, it's almost embarrassing, but I ate it up. You know, I ate it up, and I fucking hate him. I want to, I want to see him get knocked out by a Klitschko now. But all right, let's go over it. I gotta light another one. I mean, that shit's just too fucking funny. Anyway, all right. So Steve Cunningham is basically a cruiserweight, bumping up to heavyweight to fight a giant fucking heavyweight, and this giant heavyweight does nothing but talk shit the whole time before this fight, as if he's taking some big undertaking, like he's taking some big risk in fighting Steve Cunningham when there really shouldn't have been a fucking risk there. It shouldn't have been there. Mm. All right. All right. Okay. So he does all that shit talking, and look, I understand them. There's going to be a huge number of Americans, like not on YouTube or not the pure real boxing fans on Twitter and shit. But I mean, talking general public, motherfuckers don't know who Tyson Fury is over here. We don't know he's the guy who uppercutted himself in the face. That shit needs to go viral. That shit should have been posted on part of the NBC post fight. I mean, draw as much attention to it as you can. I mean, I don't care if it's goofy or silly. I really don't. Just draw as much attention to it as you can. Okay, so he talks all this shit, and then he comes in the ring weighing what 250, and Steve Cunningham bumps up from cruiserweight, which is like what 190 to 218, and Fury spends the whole first round talking shit. Like he loses the first round because he spends it talking shit, and then afterwards shoves Steve Cunningham like a douche, and then proceeds to come back in the next round as a cocky asshole and gets dropped. Dropped. Steve Cunningham is not known for his power, guys. Not known for his power. But he drops this fucking giant. Oh, but it was like and where I was at, everybody in the chat room was like, yes, fuck yes. Yes, I'm glad he got dropped. Fuck him. But it's attention. You know what I mean? Okay. But he gets back up. He gets back up and he gets his shit together, stops with the shit talking, and proceeds to fight Cunningham like he should have been fighting him, and kind of pummels him to an extent. I mean, Cunningham still had his successes here and there after that, but from that point on, it was a matter of when Tyson Fury recovered fully, and when he did, he put it on Cunningham and eventually knocked him out. Now, the knockout. He did kind of put his hand up there and kind of club him. We would let other fighters get away with that. We would let a Klitschko get away with that. Vladimir, anyone. A lot of people talk shit about Floyd and his elbows. That's kind of a B-hop move, but we let these guys get away with it. So I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? I thought, you know, it's clean if the ref thinks it's clean, in my opinion, in that case. And in that case, I kind of agreed with it. And unfortunately, I do think Steve was on his way out anyway. I don't think he was going to last much longer. Fury was just using his size, leaning on him, tiring Steve out. Tyson was using his size, tiring Steve out. And, you know, it is what it is. the schematics, the details of the fight are really unimportant when it comes to what happened before and what happened after the fight. Oh, please. Please, NBC, do not let any goofy ass fucking fighters take the mic after a fight. Don't do it again. It was probably hilarious, and people will not forget that. Let's keep that in mind. People who never saw Tyson Fury ever before this fight, they're not going to forget his antics in the first round and then proceeding to get knocked the fuck down. Plus, the KO was sort of fucking brutal. I mean, it was a he clobbered him. And then afterwards, he sings. He fucking sings. I mean, this guy is a character. He's a fucking cartoon. I'm just cracking up about this. This whole fucking thing is funny to me. Um, Talking with the guys in Rope Dope again, I kind of agree with Joe Abib from The Boxing Voice. You know, I don't want to see Tyson Fury go back to the UK. And that's not a diss to my UK guys out there. I love you guys, right? I mean, I watch your guys' fights a lot now. A lot. I watch UK fights as much as I watch American fights now. It's just how it's fucking happened. And I don't want to see Tyson Fury go back to the UK because he's not going to get any more fans over there than he already has. Okay? And if he goes back over there, he's not. These Americans that are here are not going to, travel over there to be fighting him for the basic peanuts that he's going to get over there. And he can get bigger money here. He can get more fans here, bigger money here. But like Joe Habib says, they do need to take Fury a step back a little bit. He just got dropped by a cruiserweight. This whole fucking thing was silly. Sure, yeah, it gained a lot of attention. People aren't going to forget him. They kind of need to ease him back in, make him remember that, guys, look, guys who've never seen Tyson Fury before, the guy really does have some semblance of skill. It's there somewhere. But he wasn't using it at all. You know what I mean? I mean, he does have a jab, but most of him is size. I mean, Nassim Richardson was right. Most of Tyson Fury's wins is because he's so fucking big. He's a fucking freak show. He's a circus act, okay? But they need to kind of reel him back because if you start throwing him in there with guys like Klitschko now, he's going to get whopped. He's going to get whopped. Done. Vitaly Klitschko's old ass will beat Tyson Fury right now. His old ass will beat Tyson Fury right now. Klitschko will probably outbox Tyson Fury right now, but give Tyson Fury a few more fights to calm down, settle down, and get that jab going again. Then we'll talk because I have serious questions about Vladimir's chin too. I think there's a good path Tyson Fury could take over here. Joe Abib again, the Adamek thought. Adamek's on his way out. He's not going to pose much of a threat to Fury. He doesn't hit hard enough to really hurt him. I would say Adamek hits not quite as hard as Cunningham. And I think fight that, get that win, and then start going for guys like maybe Eddie Chambers. You know what I mean? Who are going to pose problems, but also don't have, the huge, big punching power. Eddie Chambers. Now, Chris Arreola does have huge punching power, but I think Fury actually could outbox him. You know what I mean? Don't go back over there and fight guys like Chisora, who you've already fucking fought. David Price is not worth fucking fighting. Tony Thompson just knocked him the fuck out. Not worth fighting right now. That whole discussion is dead to me. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Have him over here getting fans by beating these fucking guys who have pockets of fans here around the U.S. And he's going to get more fans every time he fights and wins. He's going to get more people that start watching him just because they want to see his big, dumb, goofy, cunt-ass fucking lose. Okay? It's going to be like a Mayweather syndrome type of. Of course, he's not going to get that big, but before you cash him out with a Klitschko, there's a whole lot of people that there's a whole lot of opportunity over here. So that's my thoughts on Tyson Fury, Steve Cunningham, and the whole drama around that. What else am I going to talk about? I didn't watch the Chisora fight. I heard it was lackluster. So, for my UK guys, I'll get into Cleverly in a minute. Hold on.